Yeah.
All right. Will Ferrell, best current character.
You know what they say.
What did they say?
I hope they never stop making fun of shit.
Fun party!
Oh, yeah, fun. I love a good party. Haha, yes.
Stop sending pictures of chickens to my dad.
But it's the New Year's chicken, look.
Come on, I have a better idea.
Okay, why are you taking me up here? I thought our attic was big haunted.
Listen, I have an idea, and it's gonna sound crazy, but you have to hear me out, okay?
Okay, let me guess. You want to cancel the agenda because all of the emotional trauma and how it put you in the mental ward, huh?
Okay, how did you know? You know what, it doesn't matter, because that's exactly right. We're gonna cancel the agenda.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
And how?
Produce it, botch it.
Alright, I guess we can make it a New Year's resolution! Okay, so that's the premise of the show. Does anyone have any questions?
Yeah. Are you two, like, dating?
Funny.
Oh, that's a good one, yeah.
That doesn't answer the question, but okay.
Yeah, I have a whole list of ideas that I was hoping to pitch.
I don't have a question, but I just have an idea for a bit that we could do if I could go through it. So this
Yeah!
guy,
Oh my gosh,
he
that's
called
so
mine
cool.
one
Let's
time.
do it.
Didn't want to.
This is bad. They actually seem to really like this show.
Okay, just calm down. Let's just humor them. They're new and they're fresh, and they'll start hating it eventually. Okay?
Yeah, in due time, they'll see how this show is. Okay, guys, calm down. We're just gonna start pitching news ideas, okay? Did you hear what happened to 21 Savage?
Hello and welcome to a brand new season of The Agenda.
This is the only time we can say this. It is 2019 and season 19 of this show, which I think is very cool.
I'm your host, Zaria Moore.
And I am also your host, Demetrius Hammett. That's Demetrius for the folks at home.
And by that, he means our entire cast. It's been quite the week.
You can say that again.
And by that, he means our entire cast. It's been quite the week.
I didn't mean that literally.
Well, I took it that way. Anyways, as you can tell, this is a time for new beginnings.
Not only do we have a fresh new cast and new producers, but a whole new outlook on what this show is going to be like.
We'll be adopting babies, as well as concepts from shows that are no longer with us. This one's for you, Roll Call.
Did you just say we're adopting kids?
As you may know, we've been chosen for the role of our host due to our powerful eyebrows.
What?
They're strong, intimidating, even mind-controlling.
Are you okay?
I've never been better. As a host on The Agenda on TV2 Thursday night at 9 p.m., it's my priority and pleasure to be here.
I really hope you won't be like this the whole semester.
Oh, I won't. I'll probably burn out by the next episode.
Well, I'm glad we're on the same page.
Let's get into some readers, shall we? After complaining of back pain, a man took it upon himself to find the cure. Once a month for 18 months, he would inject himself with a dose of semen via a hypodermic needle he bought online. He finally sought medical attention, not for his back, but for his red and swollen arm. After many tests and lots of questions, the doctor confirmed he is in fact allergic to nuts.
A woman in Wisconsin was left shocked after coming home from a party to find a drunk stranger in bed with her dog. Charges were not pressed, but the dog is ridiculing his owner for ruining the best Tinder date of his life.
A professor at Duke University is receiving heavy criticism for sending an email to foreign students in a master's program, warning them that speaking Chinese amongst themselves would limit their opportunities and that they should commit to using English 100% of the time. The students, of course, felt that this was a discriminatory request, mentioning that there is no official language in the United States. But that's incorrect. Here in America, you speak American, or you can get out of here. We don't want your words or accents here.
Police responded to a Taco Bell in Florida last week after a man brought a live World War I grenade into the store. As if eating Taco Bell didn't already cause an explosion in the bathroom. A grenade is exactly what we need with our Crunchwrap Supreme.
A thief stole a painting worth $185,000 from a gallery in Moscow last week as confused witnesses watched the crime take place. How come when they do it, onlookers say nothing, but as soon as I try to steal a $3 pair of socks from Target, someone's calling the cops on me?
Two parents were on their way to visit their dear son in college when the 23-year-old student called in a bomb threat to avoid seeing them. Talk about avoidance at all costs. If charged, he's facing not only 5 years in prison, but he will be fined nearly $85,000. There wasn't a bomb, but his life sure exploded.
We'll be right back.
Patriotism. It inspires passionate debate. It's worn like a badge of honor with good reason, because it means love and devotion for one's country. But what really makes up this country of ours? It's the people. To love America is to love all Americans. This year, patriotism shouldn't just be about pride of country. It should be about love. Love beyond age, sexuality, disability, race, religion, and other labels. Because love has no labels.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
Welcome back to My Strange Addiction.
Yo, what's up, you guys? My name's Chase. I'm 18, and I just really love kissing hedgehogs. No, I used to play Sonic the Hedgehog all the time as a kid, and I would see it was like Sonic's girlfriend or something. Her name was like Amy Rose, and I just look at her and I'd be like, damn, that's nice. Y'all, so this is my girlfriend Stella right here. She's a beautiful North American hedgehog, and we've been together for a couple months, and you know, right now she's making me really happy. She's just making me feel comfortable, just giving me all the love she can give me. Why don't you say hi, baby? Yeah, she's saying hi right there. Yeah, she makes me so happy. Like, I always had hedgehogs as a kid, and like, I really liked them, because you know, like, I liked them. And we would like cuddle all the time, just like me and Stella do. And eventually, like, things started getting like next level. And my mom found out, and she goes like, Chase, you know, you can't be kissing hedgehogs, you can get sick. And I was like, that's whack. Like, we're animals, they're animals. Like, what the f***? I can kiss whoever I want.
I mean, yeah, I don't really know what it is with the whole hedgehog thing. I didn't think much of it at first, but now I was just going overboard. You can't hold a conversation with the kid without him talking about his stupid hedgehog. I literally had to call him mom and be like, yo, what is this?
Yo, I don't care what Nick says, because he needs to like mind his own business, man. Like, he could literally have his own girlfriend sleep over in here, and like, I'd be fine with it. It's like, Stella sleeps over all the time, and she's a great guest. Like, she's quiet, she's respectful, she doesn't touch any of the shit. So like, why does he have to be, like get mad all the time? Like, I don't know, man.
So what do you think about the CDC's new report that kissing your hedgehog can cause an illness like salmonella?
You think I'm gonna listen to the CDC? Like, they think they know everything about what it is to like be sick and all that stuff. But like, the only time they've ever been relevant was in like a zombie movie or something. Like, the stupid government people cannot tell me like who I can and can't kiss. They're not gonna stop my love with Stella. So they just need to shut up.
Recently, Atlanta-based rapper 21 Savage was arrested by ICE on accounts of not actually being a U.S. citizen. Here today for an interview on the subject is the man himself, Mr. Shaya bin 21 Savage, and his lawyer and interpreter.
21.
Thank you for having us.
So let's get the obvious out of the way. You're from England?
Yeah.
Yes, indeed I am.
Okay. So how come you never went to apply for U.S. citizenship?
Slaughter Gang don't need no citizenship.
Mr. Savage states that even though he may be from overseas, he's always felt that Atlanta has been a second home to him.
That really doesn't justify breaking the law.
Well, you know, I'm Jewish when it comes to money.
Mr. Savage rebuttals your statement by saying that while he is breaking the law, he has enough money in his bank accounts to get him out of any trouble.
Wow. So you really must be living like a rock star, huh? How's Post Malone? You guys hanging out? You smash out on a Pop-Tart?
Real G's move in silence, like lasagna.
Mr. Savage chooses not to retort your statement.
Did you just quote Lil Wayne? And that ad-lib earlier, that wasn't your own.
I'm not Will Smith, but I'm trying to get jiggy.
21 states that he is currently in a state of crisis with his identity with what's recently been happening.
Oh, right. So that leads me to my next question. Who are you really? Do you have a British accent? Can you show us it?
The chopper can hit all of y'all. Your brother, your goldfish, your dog. 21.
Mr. Savage says that while he was born and grew up in England, he does not have a British accent. However, in his new feature film, Alien vs. Predator, with recent arrestee 6ix9ine, he does have an accent.
Wow, very interesting. Well, that's all the time we have for you guys today. So thank you so much for coming out. It's been an honor, 21.
It's a knife.
Thank you for having us.
The agenda will be right back.
And then from this angle, it all makes a star.
I'm a teacher. Let me tell you what I make. I make learning a privilege, not a chore.
Show up
And frustration, a tool, not an obstacle. I make working hard seem easy, and giving up impossible.
And then we're gonna turn on the lights and everybody look up.
I make an old subject feel like a fresh thought.
Finally won. What's your reaction? Yeah, exactly.
And unconventional methods
Okay, what else?
common.
This is their world. There's nothing.
And then they die. Go ahead, go.
I'm a teacher. I make more.
Can you consent with me? Imagine what you'd see if every child had a book to read. 'Cause every kid across the nation deserves a book to read, and we can make it happen right now. No, I don't know what you've been told, but kids with books learn so much more. So the mission is for us to get a book to each and every child. So let's join hands, book people unite. Unearth
Read to a child today and spark a lifetime of ambition.
Moments of actualization often happen after you relieve yourself. However, for one young man, this unfortunately happened before. And no, it's not what you think at all. Here today we have a group therapy session on what happened are Jake and his parents. Oh my God, Frederick Mandingo and Riley Reed.
No relation.
This is already a mess. So Jake, can you tell us exactly what happened?
Well, I think I witnessed my own conception.
Oh, honey, that's not what you saw. Trust me, I remember that night.
Mom, stop.
Okay, let's not get too worked up already.
Lord knows I'm worked up.
Oh, come on.
Your secret is out, so let's just be open, okay? So I have to ask, Frederick, Riley, how long have you two been in the industry?
Well, I actually met Riley by doing what I love. I was working about 15 years, no breaks, and she caught my eye.
It's such a beautiful love story. I was nervous for my first debut, but he was able to calm me down. It's been about 10 years for me, and if anything, I wish I would have started sooner.
Wow, this is love.
What is wrong with you people?
This is how therapy goes, son.
No, Dad. This isn't normal.
It's okay, honey. At least you know now.
Speaking of knowing, at what point did you realize it was your parents?
I don't want to talk about it.
Admit it, son. It makes the process so much easier.
He's right.
When it was too late.
Too late? Too late meaning you...
Yeah, like I already... Wait. Is this on national television?
I hope so. The lights, the cameras.
Yeah, actually this setup would be perfect for a beautiful...
Wow, would you look at the time?
Well, now that we're alone.
Would you guys care if I join?
I thought you'd never ask.
We'll be right back.
Look at you. You're at the top of your game. You're unstoppable. Nothing can throw you off track. Wait, is that your car? Uh-oh. Yeah, I saw that coming. That will throw you off track. You're looking at around 10 grand in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Let's try this again. Smart move. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
See on page 4 that the projections need to be blood. Next Thursday?
Seriously? Thursday? Can't do that.
This is really inconvenient.
I have yoga that day. I have no time for this. So.
I can't do Thursday, but I can do Friday.
Disasters don't plan ahead. You can. Talk to your loved ones about how you're going to be ready in an emergency. Don't wait. Communicate.
Why is my son having trouble in school?
Finding lowest airfare to Istanbul.
No, I'm tired of fighting with my son over his homework.
Home, walk, restaurant. Need a review?
No. He's smart, but his mind wanders.
7 wonders of the world.
Why don't you understand me?
I do. I was trying to show how Connor feels every day. Redirecting to understood.org.
Join parents and experts at understood.org, a free online resource about learning and attention issues to help your child thrive.
I really didn't think it'd end this way. We just leave him there like that. Honestly, it's a tragedy.
I always knew this day would come. I just didn't expect it to come so soon.
I remember exactly where I was when I heard the news. I was sitting on the can, reading the paper, and I saw the lines. Mars rover dies. I started to cut the clippings, but then I noticed I ran out of toilet paper.
This is like the time when my mom flipped her car, but worse. I can't go to the hospital and visit the rover on its deathbed.
I was on my way to Mars that morning, and I got stuck in traffic. And I really think the Martians were watching over me because if it weren't for that traffic jam, I don't think I'd be here today.
Oh my God.
There's a saying in life that goes, if you love something, you have to let it go. That's easier said than done. I love that rover more than I love myself.
Once my ex didn't contact me for about 6 months, kind of like how Opportunity didn't contact the Earth, I kept calling, twice a day, till eventually I got an invitation to reconnect with her. In a courthouse, that's a weird place to reconnect.
Who leaves a rover alone on another planet?
I was one who had to break the news to his wife and kids. I could barely look at their faces. I still hear the wife's cries at night. It's haunting.
Okay, calm down. There's another rover. There's another rover on Mars.
Oh, it's not the same.
I will remember you. Will you remember me?
As most of you have probably heard by now, BuzzFeed has laid off a bunch of employees for reasons unknown to the public. This has left a ton of people jobless.
Recently, though, the director of TV2 received a rather desperate email from 2 former employees of BuzzFeed. They were asking to be part of TV2. So at the last minute, Tanner decided to throw them here on the agenda.
Apparently, she has some ideas for the show and want to prove themselves to be a part of the cast. So without further ado, please welcome Kaylee Vanderstoot.
Thank you so much for having me on the show. I'm so grateful for this opportunity.
We're happy to have you.
Yeah, so tell us, why do you want to come work for TV2?
Well, with my super awesome creative tools from BuzzFeed, I could totally make the agenda so much better.
Oh? How so?
Well, we could add quizzes to the agenda website. That would bring loads of people to the show.
Quizzes? You mean like how BuzzFeed had?
Yeah, but better. Like we could have a quiz like, what kind of salad are you at your family 4th of July party? Or like, what Starbucks drink should you order based on your favorite race?
I don't know if too many people really visit our website.
I don't even think we have a website.
Well, I thought you might say something problematic like that. That's why I have ideas for videos too.
Oh yeah? Like what?
Okay, prepare yourself. So we find a bunch of people who have never tried rice before, and then film them trying it for the first time. Oh, and it would be like even more interesting if we could have different kinds of rice and like season some, and then we can accuse our taste tester of being a racist bigot because he's never tried fried rice before.
Are you being serious?
Yeah, this idea kind of sucks.
This is workplace harassment. I think I need to take this up with HR.
We don't have HR.
Well, you know what? You don't really deserve my mind anyways. My journalistic integrity is so much higher than every student in this building. Have you seen my portfolio? I've written almost a quarter as much as our freelancers.
Yeah, and you're confused as to why BuzzFeed fired you?
Yeah, it seems pretty obvious to me.
Excuse me, I can't take this oppression anymore.
This is why you unionize your media company. They never learn, do they? Well, that's our show tonight.
Make sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at The Agenda on TV2 and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
As always, We stream live on Thursdays at 9 p.m. on KentWire.com.
Tune in next week for a very special Valentine's episode where we all accidentally go on blind dates with each other. Not clickbait.
That went surprisingly well.
The chutzpah of these kids is concerning to me. They're so young, so excitable, so naive.
Hey, I love that. I'll see you guys Sunday.
You know, that was a really fun show. I can't believe we get another season of it.
Not you two.
You know, I've got the greatest ideas that you guys are gonna love and execute. It's gonna be great.
Oh, Will. This is worse than I thought. They're so sweet.
So much worse than I thought.
Okay, I have an idea. How many pictures of chickens do you have?